Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to PyroFalkon Plays RimWorld. In the last episode, after some sort of weird glitch with fraps, we've managed to have some sort of stability in the colony, except for the fact that we're having a power crisis, we're having a food crisis. There's things to do. So we've just built our wind turbine, and you can see the wind turbine is not moving. It's because there's a bunch of trees and crap in the way. So we need to make sure none of these trees are here. And you're supposed to kind of chop them down or whatever, but trees always grow back. So what I do is I check out this, the highlight here, and unfortunately you can't keep the highlight up. So I have to kind of memorize where it is, and then go to concrete. The highlight is staying up? Oh, that's awesome. It didn't used to. Good deal. Okay. So I just painted all of this with concrete, which means, yes, everyone's gonna, well, concrete it, and now trees will definitely not grow here, and they'll cut down what's already here. Ah, see, the wind turbine is finally moving. So this won't give us a whole lot of power, but it will at least augment us enough. Hopefully get us through the nights now, instead of having everything shut off in the middle of the night. And I'm about to sneeze, I think. There it is. Alright, so these things I don't think are affecting the wind turbine. But there's just not that much wind right now, so. Unfortunate. Ooh, we're down to 5 meals? Oh crap, come on guys. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go hunting. Alright, so any bunnies in the area, you're going to be hunted. Because we need food way too badly. Yeah, there's no power down here. I did not realize I had forgotten to... Oh, the conduit exploded. That's right. I guess we're doing okay. We don't have any trading capacity. That's going to be one of our next objectives, as well as making some automated turrets to start giving us a little extra defense. But one of the problems I always do in this game, I always have in this game, is that I always go for turrets too early. You're just gonna leave those fires there, guy? So the reason they're only putting out fires in certain areas is because there's a home zone, as you can see here. And they only worry about putting out fires in a home zone. So I'm expanding the home zone, so now they should all get around to doing that. Come on. Problem with all these fires, that they are going to get out of hand soon. Well, they're doing alright. If they make a mistake, they can start getting burned. It looks like they know how to put out fires correctly. Hooray! Thank you for helping, Sneaky. Or not, I guess. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. I just hear gunshots. Are you hunting, Tink? Where'd Tink go? Tink! Oh, guys! Fire! Big fire. Fire is still out of control. Guys. Oh, okay. That's where you all are. Well then. Oh, thank God it's raining. Okay, so that will help put the fires out. Whew. The game does have... The game does help you out with things like that. Like, if it detects that you're sort of losing control over all the fires that are going on, the game will actually make it start raining for you. Tank. Mark. Tank. There you go, Tank. It's always risky telling your peeps to hunt in an area near your home. Alright, anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I'm scared. I'm scared because of all the bullets flying and all this other bullshit. Oh, here's another Pyro pro tip. If you're done with the table, like the smithing bench, just turn it off so you save the power between projects. That way that power goes to more important things like, you know, the doors and the stove. And it looks like we are in good shape. The battery lasted through the night. The wind turbine is doing fine. Look at that. We're in good shape now. We are in excellent shape. And now food is finally being harvested over here. Holy crap, guys, that took forever. Not much food, but I hear Tink shooting. Yeah, Tink, go get that hare. Get that bunny. Bunnies are obviously not the preferred food. We want something bigger. Deer, or there was an alpaca running around for a while. Ooh, is it still there? Oh, it is still there. Yes, hunt that shit. And we are still short on food though. Like, I mean, this is... Nice shot. Like, this isn't... Rabbits are fine, but they don't provide that much meat over the grand scheme of things, so... You have to be careful. Okay, well, we're doing that. Let's see if there's a... Let's see. Boom rat training. Uh-huh. Okay. What is Demont doing? I forget. Because Demont's our animal handler. Oh, Smith, Taylor, and Craft are higher. Okay. Let's do handle a bit higher, too. Demont is hauling stuff. That's kind of strange. Why are you hauling stuff when you should be handling that animal? Is it because I don't have any grass? Let's go ahead and start making another growing zone for grass. Oops. 4x10 hopefully will be enough. We'll grow hay grass. There we go. Okay. So now we'll have some grass specifically for the animals. Hopefully. Everyone seems to be in good shape now. I mean, we're getting a profit on food. Like, I'm hunting enough animals that we're getting meals out of it, plus with the rice backing us up. But we can't keep this up for long, man. We need to get some better hauls here. We need to get some, Ooh, there's a boar. You know, I was taming the boars, but let's hunt them, because boars are worth a lot more food. Yeah. And then, except the boom rat. The boom rat, I don't mind keeping, and hopefully we can tame a... Let's see, that's a female boom rat. Hopefully we can tame a male boom rat. Get ourselves some walking bombs to help us out, but I don't see any other... Oh, there's a boom rat. Are you male? No, you're a female. Darn it. There's one. Male? Yes! Tame. Tame that shit. Demont, where are you? Let's prioritize getting that boom rat tamed. And apparently I can't reprioritize it. That's kind of strange. Oh well, whatever. The order has been given. Everyone's orders have been given, and everyone is proceeding as planned. So far, so good. Usually Cassandra, the AI, hits harder than this. Like, she normally hits more often, and I'm not complaining because, at least for a while, I don't know if I was just a poor player or what, but for a while, it just seemed like she was hitting way too often and too hard, and I always had trouble doing anything. But so far, we've been pretty lucky. She's hit, but she hasn't hit very hard. We've been able to control the situation. We're short on food. We will be perpetually short on food, apparently. As long as Tink keeps hunting, I think we'll be okay. We can resort to cannibalism if it gets really bad, and I've had to do that with a few of my colonies. When you resort to cannibalism, I mean, it works, but all your peeps get sad. Like, just the mere fact they're having to carve up human flesh makes them sad, and then the fact that they have to eat it makes them sadder, and it's just not a good time for anybody. So it's always something that you want to avoid, but sometimes it might be necessary if you screwed something up badly enough. Ah, Tink hunted that boar. Good deal. Okay, well, I guess we're okay. We're kind of automated at the moment, as we just wait for Hal to finish the research work, and man, we're still only just past 50%. Gosh. I'm thinking about changing his project, because you don't lose progress toward a project you've already researched. So if we do decide to switch him to, say, stone cutting, he'll still retain everything he learned about the geothermal power, and we'll just resume from there. Because right now our power situation is actually fine, surprisingly. I didn't think the wind turbine made that big of an impact. I thought it used to be that the wind turbine barely made as much as the solar plants, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess it does a lot more than that. Where are you going, Tink? Oh, Tink's visiting the grave. Oh, it's kind of sad. Yeah, Tink's visiting the grave of Tej, the escapee, and this makes her happy. Or, not necessarily happy she's visiting a grave, but it affects her joy count, which, I guess just gets her mind off things. Maybe puts her life in perspective. Oh, now she's hunting the alpaca. Wow, it even approached her, but it did not fight back. She is having to put a lot of bullets in that thing. Holy crap. Her numbers are probably a lot better now, too. See, she has a shooting 12, I think. Didn't she start at a 10? I don't remember. But now we've got a bunch of more food here to work with. Oh, doing okay. And it looks like we harvested some cotton plants. Cloth 10, cloth 4, cloth... we have various kinds. Oh, there's a cloth 75. Okay. So, now that we have some cloth, we're going to create a wooden tailor's bench. And I guess we'll get on that in the morning. We're also starting to run out of steel a little bit, so let's mine some more steel. I can't believe how much steel is so close by. It's amazing. And then once we get geothermal power operational and we get some steel going, we can start building some turrets for additional defense. The worst thing that can happen when you have a raid is that they will drop down right on top of you, which will happen on any unroofed structure. And one thing I have not tried yet in any of my games is to try to roof my entire colony, which I don't even know if it's possible to do. We can't roof anything that grows plants. Actually, yes, we can. There's what's called a sun lamp in the game, and any crops within the sun lamp radius can grow, even under a roof, which is interesting. Didn't realize it was that easy to do, because that changes a few of my strategies. Because eventually you can buy these hydroponic tubs, which allow you to grow plants indoors, but I've been doing it wrong. Like, I didn't realize that the sun lamps will work even in what is technically an outdoors area. So, like, for example, let's see, do I even have it? Production? Power? There it is, sun lamp. So you can see if I put a sun lamp here, it covers about half the cotton zone and all of the potato zone and all of the this plant, the medicinal plant zone, which is great, so I could actually wall this off and even put a roof on it, and everything will still grow fine. And that's something to consider for the future. Right now, it's not overly necessary. But anyway, my point is, the worst thing that can happen with raids is that they drop down right on top of you. So I'm trying to figure out a way to minimize that, and I've been making tons of mistakes over all of these playthroughs, but learning a little bit more each time. And I try to make my first turret kind of near my stockpile and then start working outward from there. So, because I used to, like, say, if this was in the old days, like when I'd first played, I would probably put a turret here to cover this path that I'm circling with my mouse. I'd put a turret for here, a turret for here, probably one for here. But that would leave this entire section here open in case someone drops down on top of me. So now, instead, we're going to start by putting a turret here and then work outward. Anyway, now that we have the tailoring bench, we're going to set to make one pair of pants and one t-shirt for Sneaky and Mark, since they're still partially naked at the moment. Good job, Tank. Man, I hate having to rely this much on hunting. I really prefer vegetables. Which is no reflection on how I am in real life. I will eat hamburgers all day. Just that in the game, it's just more efficient to grow your food instead of running around chasing it all day. But you got to do what you got to do to survive, right? And with as many people as we've got, Tink is free to run around and hunt, and it's not really slowing down the rest of the colony. So I think we're doing okay. So far, it feels like we're doing okay. I just have to keep my eyes open for when problems start cropping up. And no pun intended, but I'm hoping that one of the problems that crops up is not that stupid blight that wipes out most of my crops again. It's almost like the game puts that in there as a punishment for your hubris for having so many plants to try to keep it in balance. But I still think that's a little unfair that, like, it seems like 90% of the time when I have a lot of crops, I'm going to get that mysterious blight, and it's irritating. It's not fun. It sort of removes the purpose of even having plants. I said before that I think the developers made it a little bit better, a little bit more fair, but I don't know for 100% sure yet. Got lots of meat in the freezer. Build complete to make pants. There's poor pants, but Sneaky here I don't think has pants. Nope. So he's going to eventually put on those pants once he sees that they're there. Right, Sneaky? You're not just going to run around with everything dangling everywhere? Oh, someone else changed their pants. Someone else changed... Okay, there. Sneaky just put on the pants. So your peeps are now smart enough to put on clothes if they want to improve their clothes. Like, okay, so Demond just dropped off a shirt. So someone might put on the shirt instead if it's an upgrade. Yep, there goes Sneaky. He just grabbed the shirt. So he dropped off his old shirt, and Mark will probably pick that up eventually, because they figure any shirt is better than no shirt. Something like that. Apparently he doesn't care enough to get it at the moment. Alright, so now we're going to turn off power to the tailoring bench because it's no longer necessary. And set that up. Okay. Triple speed. So far, so good. Right now, I don't know how it is to you guys. You can tell me in the comments. It may not seem all that exciting right now, just because there aren't a whole lot of events happening. But this makes me happy. Like, I want to win this game. And when the developers made it, they said this game is not about winning and losing. It's about having it craft a story. And that's fine. I respect that. But my story that I want to craft is that we get the hell off this planet. So I'm happy with few events because that means we are getting other things accomplished. We are getting our colony built safely. We are not under attack constantly, and we're actually trying to... Demont successfully tamed a boom rat at 7% chance and named it Boom Rat 2. That is awesome. Wow. Lucky, lucky procs. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see. I forgot about all that. Increases work speed. There's some other stuff they've added. That they have modifiers for things you can do. Anyway. So now that we have a second boom rat, I'm going to... Where is the second boom rat? Boom rat 2. Okay, you are limited to animal area 1. Can you... Yep, he's on his way. Alright, so that will do it for today's episode. I wish I could rename these guys, but it seems like I can't. Whatever. Oh yeah, set Boom Rat 2 to be trained as well for obedience and release. Alright. Anyway, so that'll do it for today. Man, I hope Hal finishes his research project tomorrow, but he probably won't. But we'll get it done. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure things will pick up, especially once we turn a few certain corners and start working on trying to get out of here. So, thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow for another episode.